What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So right now everyone is super focused on the love event because they want to farm lovely charms so they can purchase the swift lovebirds. So I thought to myself, because the majority of players, they don't watch my channel or any gold farming channels in general. Like, how do they get the mount? Do they just do the daily dungeons in hopes of getting the big love rocket? And then the daily quests, do they not care about the mount at all? Is that why it's so expensive and why we make so much gold on it? Or do they just do like absolute horrible spots, right? And I quickly found out in LFG and trade chat that the majority of people, like, they just knew kind of how the charms work, that you have to be able to get experience or honor from the kill in order to get lovely charms. So they don't think about the option of making a lower level tunes to hyper spawn and get easier kills, like I've made a couple of videos on right now that you can check out on my channel. So they just do like Shadowlands content stuff, right? So I wanted to see what the gold per hour would be and how good it would be doing like the popular Shadowlands farms. And in this test, I've done my most popular, my favorite gold farm in Shadowlands that's solo, and that being the reindeer route. So I'm going to show you guys the results. If you guys don't know about the reindeer route, I'm going to leave it down below in the description. But it was pretty much the most popular skinning farm solo in Shadowlands at the time. So before we dive into the numbers and everything else, I do want to mention that you guys can still get the 0 to 10 million gold guide. It's a book that I've been working on for over a year now with constant updates to it, and it contains all of the best methods that I personally use in order to achieve multiple gold caps. And the coolest thing about it is that whenever new content comes out, I'm updating the book, and everyone that has already bought the book, of course, receives every single future updates for free. So meaning that whenever the next expansion comes out, I'm updating the book for that expansion, and you will get that updated version sent for free to your mail as long as you purchased the book. So use code Shadowlands and you can get it for 50% off, and it's going to be linked down below in description, but also at the pinned comments. So this farm, as I said, it is known to a lot of people. I personally have very bad gear, item level 214, because I haven't really done anything, and I'm just going to show you guys. I remember when I did this, like, one of the first days after Shadowlands released, and it was interesting, because, like, I was playing a Guardian Druid. I remember people struggled doing these big pulls, because they're like, oh, Stu, you play a Guardian Druid, man? It's impossible to do it without one. And it was very tough doing these pulls if you didn't have something like a Guardian Druid. And even me, like, I had to use my cooldowns and so on, like with the help of my Legendary, in order to survive these big pulls. But right now, with just item level 214, it is extremely easy to get done. So now you can see when I kill this one of the many packs in this route, you get a bunch of lovely charms, and then obviously the meats. And I also included skinning in this farm, because normally I've always said, like last year too, the best way to farm for the swift longbirds and getting the lovely charms is combining it with something that you're already making decent gold on. However, I haven't done skinning since they increased the amount of like leather that you get, or hide, like calcite, heavy calcite. So I was very curious, because the prices are super low now compared to what they were when I farmed back in the days. So I wanted to take a look and see if it could still be a viable farm to do. So I did a 1-hour session on my druid of the reindeer route, and these are the results, minus the little stuff that I got now. Like, I believe I got 2 heavy calories, yeah, because I've written down 39 on my notepad. So instead of averaging like roughly 20, you now get double that, unless I was very lucky. Someone tell me if that's the case, but I got 39 of them. So the most important thing with the charms is that the fact that I got 370 of these lovely charms when I did a full hour, meaning that it's going to take me roughly 7 hours of doing this farm in order to buy enough for a mount. Now, that sounds like a lot of time, but if you can sell the Swift Longbird for, let's say, 200,000 gold, which is not out of the question. Like, they, right now, they're probably not that much, because it's in the middle of the event. We can go and take a look. Just type in Lovebird. Yeah, they're 160k right now, but they usually hover around 200,000 gold, sometimes even more. You just gotta wait a couple of months for the prices to go back up when everyone has sold off their stockpile. So that if you sell it for 200,000 gold, that's 28.5k, like almost 29,000 gold an hour on like an averagely bonus gold just from getting the lovely charms, which is insane. It really is. Like making almost 29,000 gold just in lovely charms. Sure, you're gonna have to complete the full 7 hours in order to get enough to actually buy them out, but that's still very solid. And then I got myself before I skin now, I got to myself like roughly 2,500 the Desolate Letter, which is another like 11,000 gold. I got 299 of the Callus side, which is another 10,000 gold. I got 39 Heavy Callus, which is like 13,000 gold. And then I got 65 Heavy Desolate Letter, which is just 3,000 gold. And then I got another like 1,000 gold roughly-ish in just meat, right? And didn't include the stuff from Nature Splendor. Could add some more gold. But just with that, that's a total of 66.5 thousand gold. And these, it's not like I have insane prices on my realm. Like my prices are beneath the market average. So you could make all the way like 70,000 gold plus as well. It really just depends on your realm, especially with the letter. Like if Heavy Callus, I know some people can sell them for over 400 gold. Now that changes the gold per hour as well, but drastically, of course. But I think this is a super solid option for people instead of, like, if you have competition doing those very crowded farms on level 10 tunes, then this is such a good option. Not only that, but you also are going to have no problem selling current content materials. The sell rate on this stuff is absolutely insane. And at the same time, you can also take the gold that you make from selling the hide and the leather and invest into cheap lovebirds whenever the price go down, so that you can get even more of them and just resell them later on for a profit. But it's, regardless, you guys shouldn't outrule current content farming for these. And I plan on doing a couple of other locations too. I have some current content locations and a bunch of lower level content coming up that I'm going to test out. So if you guys don't want to miss out on those videos, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and click that notification bell on. And you will get the notification whenever I upload a video. Because yes, I am fully aware, like with the first Lovebird video that I uploaded, that it will get crowded, right? Especially right now, because I think the first video that I uploaded, which is a very good one, like if you just search Lovely Charm Farm, that's like the #1 video that pops up right now. Most of the videos that pops up are from Eye of Ashara. It's like an outdated farm. It was nerfed. It no longer works. So it will naturally have a lot of competition. But this farm, like Shadowlands skinning in general, back when Shadowlands released, there was a ton of people, like tens of thousands of people doing it. But still, you could always find a location that didn't have competition and do that one. Like just an Ardenweald. I think I have like 7 different skinning spots or routes on my YouTube channel that all give pretty much the same results. I've just always favorized this location right here. And I think it's cool with the increased drop chance of Calcite, even though naturally that drives the price down, but it keeps you motivated when you see them drop more often. And the fact that if you have flying unlocked, that's going to increase your efficiency when you farm, also together with a higher item level. But that was it for today's video. So if you guys got any questions whatsoever, leave them down below. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't, and hey, feel free to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. You can click it right up here as well. But until tomorrow's video, boys, see you then. Bye-bye.